Hey, hey, it's Jose here to slay. Hey, where's the... Hey y'all, so I'm back for another video. I know. Do not beat me up, but guess what? Things just was going on, so guess what? It is what it is. If you wouldn't have to just what? Pull up or square, like what's that? I want to tell you guys about my coming out story. I know, you're like, oh my god, like what? Like what's up her sleeve? Like what you mean coming out? Like sis, coming out of what? Believe it or not, I actually do have a coming out story. Like I do have a story as coming out as gay or whatever the case may be, me liking boys, whatever you want to call it. I have a story. Like, sis, don't try to play me because I'm somebody's wife and somebody's girlfriend out here, somebody's mom out here. I was 14 years old, and I'll give you a little background story, whatever. My friends were in this program for the summer or whatever, so me, you know, being that friend, I'm like, I miss my friends, I don't get to see them. So when they was coming off the bus, coming back, because they dropped the bus off in front of the school. So when he was coming back from a little thing or whatever, I used to walk up to the school and wait for them to get off the bus. Like, yeah, I'm here now, so what's up? Waiting for them at the bus, like, I'm waiting for them to get off the bus. And, you know, the bus pulled up and they starting to walk off. And somebody was yelling out the window, like, JoJo. And I'm like, hey, I just waved because I didn't know who it was, and I felt like, you know, just be polite and say hi. And my friend handed me a note like, I'm like, what's that? Bitch, what's that? She like, that's from homeboy from off the bus. He said, like, you cute or whatever. He want to talk to you. He said, read it or whatever. And blah. Like, so I read it. He put his phone number on there, whatever, blah. So I called him that night. So, you know, me and him on the phone or whatever. We on the phone for mad long. I want to say like a good, like 4 hours, maybe 5. You know, back then, like, that was the thing. Like, being on the phone all day with the boys or whatever. Just kicking it, freestyle, whatever, what have you. So, I'm talking to him or whatever. And, you know, at the end of our conversation, I'm like, I love you. Mind you, I'm 14. So me saying I love you, first of all, this is our first time ever talking. Sis, what are you doing? Like, you know I was just inexperienced about whatever really was going on. I didn't know what the hell love was, but girl, I was in love. He sat on the phone with me all this time. That's the thing. He asked me out, and I was like, yeah, we can go out, whatever. My mom calls me in the room or whatever. I went in the room regular, like whatever the case may be. I didn't know what the situation was, but I went over there anyway. And I'm like, what's wait? So she like, who is so-and-so? I said, who is what? What's that? To my son, what's the name? If he's special to you, then I want to meet him. I'm like, he ain't special. Like, I was still in denial mode. Like, my mom clearly, like, she read these scenes from day one. Like, she already knew that. Nobody was letting me in the closet. They wouldn't even let me try to get in the closet. They weren't even trying to give me that you know, just that leeway. Like, let me try at least. I was like, he's not special. Rolled my eyes and everything. Went in my room, and I was in the room like, yes, my mom want to meet him. Like, I had this whole thing, like, how my mom just brought his name up out of nowhere. I thought she might have heard me or whatever in passing, because I was always loud. So I'm thinking she heard me in passing or whatever the case may be. And no, my older brother was eavesdropping on our first day that we ever talked, and he got all the scoop. My brother did not talk to me for a month. A whole month, because I had a boyfriend and he was not digging it and he was not feeling it. But sis, it's my life. But low-key, like, even though, like, that's how I felt, I was hurt because me and my brother, like, we share the same dad, same mom, and you know how mixed broke up families is. We share the same parents or whatever, and we're like 17 months apart. So like, so him not talking to me, it hurt my feelings. But then, you know, after that month went past, I'm like, I just stopped and I'm like, look, you got to get over it. You gonna talk to me one way or another. So he started laughing or whatever, and that's how we started to, you know, like, work our way back into that or whatever the case may be. But he really tried to stop talking to your girl, but guess what? I don't fold that easy. I let him have his little months to himself to gather his belongings and his thoughts and his processes and things like that. But I'm not, you ain't, no. You stuck with me, fool. I invited him over, like, so, you know, because my mom was like, okay with it. And I went in the living room after my mom came to me, and she was just, my grandma was in there like this. I'm like, what? What? She told my son, I've always known it. I was just waiting for you to tell me. I'm like, girl, get out my face. And she was being mad extra like, girl, we know you. Just be quiet. Ain't nobody know. Girl, I was DL. I was DL. You cannot tell me nothing great. Nobody know my business. My mom and I guess it was telling my brother that he's about to come over. My brother came to me and was like, if he come in this house, I'm going to kill him. I'm like, I said, you need to cut it out. Do not touch it. I said, if you touch him, I'm going to fight you. Like, that was my whole thing. Like, stop trying to play with me. That was my first boyfriend. Stop playing with me. I'm 14 and I'm grown and I need to have a man. So, do not play with me. Like, that's how I was coming. You know when my brother said that? Like, even though that was, like, you know, like a crazy threat. And we were scared, so I didn't, like, when he was in the house, he came in the house and my brother was in the shower. And then when my brother was about to get out, I got him out the house because I didn't know where he was going with this. But that made me feel like the girl that I am today for real, because he really made me feel like that older brother protecting his little sister. Like, that's what I felt like, and that was the best feeling out of all of that, if I'm gonna be straight. And before this, actually the first time I'm ever admitting it, like, But once that came out to, like, my immediate family, like my mom and once my mom and my grandmother knew, I didn't care about nobody else. Because prior to this, like, people would ask me, are you gay? And I'm like, no. I was saying no for the longest time. And, like, my friends and stuff knew. And the boys that I was kissing knew and stuff. But, like, I was just saying no because, first of all, it's none of your business. Second of all, like, girl, get out my face. No, I ain't no gay, huh? I ain't know I was transgender, but, girl, I wasn't gay. So play with it. So that was pretty much the door opener for me to just, you know, be myself. And I was myself. Nobody could tell me nothing. When I say nothing, nothing. Like, I was wearing tight jeans. I was wearing little shorts, half shirts. I didn't care what the situation was. Because guess what? It's my life. Ain't nobody gonna stop it. If my mom and my grandma's okay with it, you need to be okay with it. And if you're not okay with it, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, you ain't my problem, not my business. Even if they didn't accept me, I was still going to be myself. Like, I was still going to do me. I just wouldn't be doing me to the full potential just because, like, dealing with my family's, you know, naysays and things like that. But I still was going to do what I wanted to do. Like, I was never about to be somebody else. People that, you know, aren't out the closet or, you know, worried about how people are going to feel. And everybody says the same thing. Like, you know, just don't care what people say. But honestly, it's hard. Even though it wasn't, like, a thing for me, it was kind of hard for me. And I already knew. I was only kissing boys and getting in trouble for kissing boys. We knew what was up, and it was hard for me. So I could just imagine for somebody that, you know, lived that straight life for so many years and then have to tell people, like, psych, just kidding, April Fool. Live your life. And I'm saying it because it's like, life is so short. People drop like this. They drop so easily. And, like, when they do go, it's just like, we was worried about that, and that was it. And, like, you'll start noticing that when you have people close to you that pass away and things like that, you start to realize, like, so many things are just, they're just minuscule. They don't mean nothing. So you take that and you run with that. Like, it's so many, but I like the fact that, you know, in 2017 it's much more open. I'm not going to say that everybody's super accepting and super receptive, but people are entitled to their opinions and their feelings. So that is okay, but it's more of a vast community of the LGBT community or whatever. It's like more vast, and people are like spreading out, and, you know, even young gay guys that are masculine, you know, that go against what all gay people are supposed to be. You know, they're coming out of the closet right away and young. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like that growing up in the 90s and the early 2000s. So, you know, it's just we came so far, and I feel like it's progress. So, back then, maybe it's a big issue. But these days, y'all, don't let it bother you, because life is happening. It's kids that are coming out as transgender and gay and just so many different things that are happening because people have their feelings. It is what it is. So, take that into consideration and run with it. If you feel like you in the closet, come out. Come see what we doing. That closet it's mothballs in there. You got lint going on. You got holes in your stuff. It's just too much going on in that closet. Come out and get some fresh air, because honestly, it's better this way. To me, I felt like once all of that came off of my shoulders, and that worrying about how people were going to feel came off of my shoulders, that weight that came off my shoulder, I felt like I could just do whatever I wanted to. You cannot be the best you if you aren't honest within yourself, and you're not, you know, being your true self. You have to be true to you. Once you're true to you, being true to anybody else is not a problem. It's not an issue. So, neither here nor there. I just wanted to come to you guys to give you my little coming out story, because at the end of the day, sis, I had one too. It might have been light, but It's another one. Just comment down below if you guys want to talk about your first times coming out of the closet. If you had any, guys can email me. We can talk about it or whatever the case may be. And down below, can y'all let me know which video I should do next? Give me some suggestions. It's not that I don't have a bunch of ideas, because I do. I have a bunch of ideas, but I want to see what, like, y'all want. Like, what do y'all look for, and what kind of stuff do y'all need, or things y'all want to hear, or, you know, let's talk about a situation somebody's going through. Maybe we can do like an advice column or something like that. That sounds kind of cheesy, but just like, you know, send me some of your problems and I'll put them on camera so that we can help other people and things like that. Make sure y'all guys keep emailing me. I do have some problems in there, so I'm going to actually start posting them soon. I have some emails that I'm going to start reading, and I'm going to let people know what responses are best and whatever the case may be. So you guys stay tuned for that. All the videos at the top, make sure you guys click on those so the past videos that you have missed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, because you will not be disappointed, sis. Make sure you tap the notification bell. It is down here. Hit that. Okay, so you can get everything that I post, because all my posts are on point. Just want to say that I love you guys. Be true to you.